Hello, Ernesto Barrat del Mercury Newspaper Chile. A question for Sandra Bullock. Please, I'd like to hear some comments and how do you build this character through all this technology and special effects? And one question to Mr. Alfonso Guaron, how was the working with Jonas in the writing and all that stuff? Thank you, and congratulations for the movie, it's amazing.
You started out building it the same way you do most characters. We would go through and see what was applicable and what felt too much and what were the things that we could lace through. But again, the way he was building this film was you're getting your story not just from what the humans were saying, but what visually was happening or from sound. So you always had to go back to what is in your head and what do you want to do and what did Alfonso want to say here that he's going to be saying visually, musically, that I then don't have to repeat. It was interesting. Every day you had to sort of go back and say, are we being truthful? And that's just what it was, just her background, what kind of person she was physically, emotionally, how is she in that environment, how, all the things that you normally do, but then putting it in that world of technology actually in an odd way was helpful because you were so frustrated or in pain or so lonely or so panicked about the long time you're sort of attached to something and you can't use your body the way you're used to. Your body can only move at 30% while you're doing everything, whereas before I relied on my body heavily for things. So it was just a really, it always came back to is this truthful and is this person doing what we need to do to execute Alfonso and Jonas's story? And I was always panicked that I wasn't. You aren't giving enough. Are you giving too much? Am I being, am I helping them tell this story that has so many parts than just actors?